Hello everyone. Hope you all are doing great and keeping yourself safe. Think approximately this for a moment. What might incomes an extra 5,000, 10,000, even 20,000 or greater every year appearance like? Would you eventually be capable of taking that dream vacation, upgrade to a higher car, pay off all your debts? Today, human beings, much like you, are taking gain of a gig economic system that permits them to make more money on their very own time. Whether you're seeking to upload in your modern day profits, update your profits down the road, or clearly address a brand new thrilling challenge, you too will have your very own aspect hustle. But you guys may be thinking of, why do I need a side business? Considering beginning your personal facet hustle, sure, extra cash is usually an awesome thing. However, there are a handful of different motives why beginning your own personal facet hustle may gain you. Develop new talents. Starting a facet hustle lets you analyze and hone talents in a brand new enterprise or role. Get actual enterprise experience. Running a facet hustle offers you a flavor of what it's want to have your personal enterprise and be your personal boss. Build your resume. A few hit facets hustles beneath your belt might also additionally galvanize destiny employers. Diversify your earnings. If you ever lose your daily activity, you'll have a movement of earnings to fall returned on. Prime a brand new activity opportunity. Looking to transition from your present day full time activity? Build up your facet hustle till it's financially feasible for you. Keep yourself busy. Have a hobby that offers you a feel of productiveness and accomplishment after your everyday 9 to 5. Make connections. Starting a facet hustle can place you in contact with new names and faces, connections that you could leverage down the road. Isn't it sounding interesting? So, without wasting any time, here are some of the best side hustles you can start signing up for today. Let's begin. Degree 1. This is whilst you are 13 to 16 years of a while. My facet rush goal for this age became $50 to $150 monthly. At this diploma, you do now no longer have a super deal of coins, so it's the whole thing approximately facet rushes with certainly little earlier prices. Side hustle idea number 1. Starting an answer primarily based totally on service. These are the little paintings no individual definitely intends to do. So when you have remarkable prices in addition to a remarkable answer, you may clearly reap super offers of clients. All you want to do is head out knocking on doorways to find them. Side hustle idea number 2. Selling candy at the organization. A younger boy certainly did this with inside the UK and additionally became reworking $50,000 every year. Wherever there's a want, coins may be made in addition to a organization. There's continuously a want for candy. You may want to look at if that is authorized at your organization, but I certainly did now no longer. I sincerely acquired on with it. Side hustle idea number 3. Become a carrying sports umpire. This is a remarkable facet rush as you're paid to stay in shape. It continues you psychologically solid as you want to pick out unexpectedly in addition to you attain fulfill super offers of captivating individuals. You can start at 14 and additionally assume to make approximately $16 an online game, which isn't regrettable in any way. Degree 2. This is whilst you are in among the while of 16 and also 18. My facet rush goal for this age became 250 to 400 monthly. Side hustle idea number 4. Become a tutor. If you aren't superb at university like me, you may trust that this opportunity isn't for you. After which, do now no longer want to sincerely train organization topics. You can earn up to $22 an hour with VIP Kid. So teaching a few classes 5 nights a week, for example, could earn you an extra $400 to $600 a month. Side hustle idea number 5. Sell and deliver add-on answer. With any sort of tutoring, facet rushes the coins is limited for clients you may reap, and additionally quite a few simply preference an hour of your time. If you're searching out suitable aspect jobs to make money, promoting statistics merchandise is probably the correct choice for you. This aspect hustle calls for new research, invested time and advertising abilities that allow you to flourish. Are there subjects which can be certainly famous proper now, which you recognize loads about? Did you discover a famous subject matter that there isn't sufficient statistics about? Monetize monetize those possibilities via way of means of developing content material around them. You can put up books on Amazon or promote guides to begin earning. So it's a remarkable idea to find a method to marketplace something of really well worth on your clients additionally. Side hustle idea number 6. Dropshipping in addition to it's wonderful for any person, this is super with laptop structures in addition to the web. Dropshipping is one of the nice facet hustles process idea. Why that's great? You don't want to have a massive startup price budget, maintaining your hazard low. The producer now no longer best incorporates the stock, however, additionally ships it without delay to the patron for you. Your primary recognition needs to be advertising and marketing and patron service, the lifeline of the business. If you've got robust advertising and marketing history and need a facet hustle that performs for your strength, that is it. It's one of the uncommon facet jobs that lets you scratch a real entrepreneurial itch. You get to be the proprietor of your very own personal business. Side hustle idea number 7. Start a YouTube network. It's extraordinarily less expensive, and additionally, it'll clearly require you to degree up your video clip production in addition to marketing and marketing abilities. Vlogging is one of the satisfactory aspect hustle jobs to do from home or everywhere else within inside the world. It lets you construct a private logo while proudly owning your personal asset. You may even make videos of your passions. Starting a weblog in a niche that you recognize lets you attain a target market that stalks the precise identical hobby as you. Yoga, business, beauty, and motors are a few famous niches for walking a part-time weblog. Degree 3. This is in among the while of 18 and additionally 29. My fasted rush goal for this age became $800 to 1.2K monthly. Side hustle idea number 8. Selling your very own objects online. This might clearly want you growing and additionally generating your very own objects, but together along with your dropshipping expertise, the marketing and advertising want to be simpler. You may begin an enterprise inside any of your favorite passions. Do you adore stocking your kitchen? You can promote kitchen gadgets on the internet. Maybe you're obsessed this particular solar-powered smartphone cooling accessory. You can begin your personal one product shop and enforce those shop ideas. If you adore doing all your makeup, you can promote Splendor merchandise and construct a target market that follows alongside your makeup tutorials. Almost any area of interest may be pursued with drop shipping. Plus, if you're an innovative type, you may run wild with uncommon enterprise ideas. After all, because the proprietor of your personal enterprise, you'll usually have the very fast say, which makes this an incredible aspect hustle to begin out. Side hustle idea number 9. Do social media websites marketing and advertising for numerous different services. You could make cash a super deal for assisting companies with their social media websites, marketing and advertising, as sincerely, with the aid of using you, they may be in reality making even greater coins instead of dropping it. Affiliate advertising and marketing is one of these facet jobs that pay nicely over the long term. However, you'll want to undergo a mastering curve earlier, then you could begin earning money with associate advertising and marketing. It's now no longer pretty much locating the proper product to sell. However, additionally locating the proper emblem to associate with. If you selected to be an associate marketer for e-commerce stores, your fee will probably be loads decreased than in case you have been to simply drop shipping them yourself. However, there are tech agencies on the way to pay a hefty fee tag to associate who delivers them, new customers. Side hustle idea number 10. Become a consultant, visual developer, expert photographer, or videographer. If were given a digital digicam and a few fundamental Photoshop skills, images can emerge as your aspect hustle. If you want to take snapshots of your own, you may promote your images for your neighborhood guides inclusive of a town newspaper or blog. Sites like Fo permits you to promote your snapshots on its platform, and you may earn cash with each picture graph you promote. If you'd, as an alternative, now no longer make cash together along with your snapshots, you may upload your images to merchandise like canvases, t-shirts, and make contact with instances to make even greater cash. And if that's now no longer enough, you may even are looking for customers to mission into wedding ceremony images, puppy images, or product images. Side hustle idea number 11. House hacking. Conserve up for a down payment or a duplex domestic and additionally acquiring a domestic loan. A duplex has two one-of-a-kind dwelling places, and additionally, the idea is which you have the capacity to lease one facet of your private home and additionally live with inside the numerous differences. Degree 4. This is from 30 upwards. You cause become to transport my facet rushes to make even greater smooth earnings. Side hustle idea number 12. Rental property. To this specific day, it's far simply one of all my finest passive sales resources. It may take a touch little bit of refurbishing, first of all, but afterward, you've got the capacity to chill and additionally sincerely cope with the domestic. Do you have a room, floor, or property that isn't being used? You can list it online and earn additional income from guests, and then use that money to pay some or perhaps all of your mortgage or rent. One of the most popular places where people list extra space is Airbnb. And actually, the average Airbnb hosts earn quite a bit of dough. Depending on what you're offering and the area where you live, you could take anywhere up to a couple of $1,000s a month. Not bad for a side hustle, huh? Side hustle idea number 13, coaching others. At 30 plus, you may clearly have received super offers of expertise. This is important. This may be anything. Do you've got a knack for love of teaching? That's to the net. There are kids everywhere in the international who are signing as much as to be trained online, and the net desires greater teachers. Through VIP Kids, you may train English children in China and earn a first-rate aspect income. You set your very own scheduling, permitting you to train from everywhere at the time. So that's it for today's video. Please watch our playlist where I explain everything about finance-related topics. Friends, do not forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel, and press the bell icon and click notification all for more amazing videos. And do leave a comment in the comment section below. I'll be back with some more mind-blowing contents in the next video. Till then, bye.